It's all covered in today's China Truths.
Did you see that? The manhole cover is hot enough to fry an egg. Recently, many regions in China, including Henan and Shanxi, have experienced extreme heat, with temperatures exceeding 40 degrees. In some areas, surface temperatures have soared past 60 degrees, and in a few places, even surpassed 71 degrees C. In Zhengzhou, road surface temperatures have been measured at over 72 degrees. A netizen from Henan recently shared an unexpected side effect of the scorching heat. A large number of mosquitoes in his house were killed by the high temperatures. In the photo he posted, the floor is covered with the bodies of dead mosquitoes. A villager from Henan said that 5 of his geese died from heat stroke while in the pond. Now, he sprays well water into the pond daily to cool them down. He added that after raising geese for over 10 years, this was the first time he had seen geese die of heat stroke in water. Mr. Tian from Zhengzhou discovered that the inner pane of his bathroom window had shattered into a spiderweb pattern due to the heat. Who would have thought that an elderly man in Hubei would suffer burns on his buttocks after sitting on a rock for just over 10 seconds, and even require skin grafts? According to Scorching Morning News, the temperature reached 38 degrees at noon on July 7th. Grandma Wang, 72, was sweating heavily while working in her vegetable garden. She sat down on a rock to rest, but immediately felt intense heat. Her legs were weak, and she couldn't stand up right away. A neighbor noticed and quickly helped her up. The entire incident lasted just over 10 seconds. That night, Grandma Wang's buttocks were painful and swollen. The next morning, her family took her to the 6th People's Hospital in Xiangyang. The doctor found 4 palm-sized patches of red, swollen, Eshar-like burns. The burns are 3rd degree, the most serious kind, the doctor said. She required emergency surgery to remove the dead tissue and undergo skin grafting. She is expected to be discharged a week after the surgery. Many people still rely on part-time jobs to make a living. It's heartbreaking to see them working under such harsh conditions. If I didn't have family burdens, who would go out to collect waste in such sweltering weather? I've suffered all my life, and even now in old age, I'm still struggling to survive. Brothers, if the temperature hits 40 degrees and you can't handle food delivery, don't force yourself. Go offline, go home, rest, and turn on the air conditioner. I'm about to pass out. I'm feeling extremely dizzy. The restaurants are taking forever to prepare food, especially with full menu and convenience store orders. Everything is delayed, and the biggest problem is the heat. My phone screen keeps blacking out, it's frozen, I can't even confirm the orders. With all this combined, it's easy to lose your mind out there. Blogger Waimai Xiangzi warns, if you feel dizzy while delivering food, don't push through. Find shade, squat down, breathe slowly, cool your body first. Otherwise, you might faint from heat stroke. In Shanghai, the air temperature is 37 to 38 degrees, but ground temperatures reach 39 or 40 degrees. Many riders without protection are collapsing under the heat. Summer is the busiest season for food delivery. Orders spike as people avoid going out. Just last night, I finished my last delivery, barbecue shrimp, at midnight. Shanghai customers still spend well. I make around 14,000 to 15,000 yuan a month, about 500 to 600 yuan a day. But don't believe those influencers claiming 1,000 yuan a day and saving 40,000 yuan a month. That's hype. If you have no education, no skills, every penny you earn is sweat and labor. We work like cattle. Today is only my 2nd day delivering food in Wuhan. It's noon, 38 degrees outside. I've run around for 4 hours and earned just 50 yuan. One order is only 10 yuan, after battery cost, sweat, and exhaustion. Is it worth it? I don't know. It's so hard to make money like this. Many ex-soldiers want to try, but few can handle it. Climbing 5 floors with over 100 pounds of goods for just a few yuan under this heat? Most quit within 2 months. Factories are no better. The machines are hot, the air stifling. 1 fan isn't enough. We use 2, even 3. Some workers buy ice just to stay cool, but still everyone sweats buckets. Young people avoid factory jobs now. Too hot, too harsh. Honestly, all we want is for our workers to stay healthy. But in this heat, even that feels like a luxury. Don't say it's hot, don't say it's hard. At your age, you can't afford to lose anymore. You have no right to complain. If you think it's too late to fight, then fight harder. Every job is hard. Every job comes with humiliation, but having no money is even harder, and borrowing is the hardest of all. Let me tell you something practical. Wherever you are, don't save on fan or AC bills this summer. I called my parents last night and told them to turn on the air conditioner. Health comes first. They work outdoors and I worry. If you get sick, the hospital bill will cost far more than the electricity. Why does it feel hotter every year? In the past, homes and roads were made of dirt. The cool air from underground rose and heat escaped more easily, like natural ventilation. But now concrete traps the heat. Cities are turning into ovens. On July 17th, Mr. Luo from Henan told overseas media, the so-called four-furnace cities aren't as hot as our place. Maybe the Three Gorges Dam changed the climate here. Mr. Liu, a villager in Hubei, said, these days feel just like the dog days of summer. The women have stopped dancing in the squares at night. It's too hot. I even hear funeral music every day now. Maybe some frail elderly people just couldn't take it. So, which city is the hottest in China? Let's look at the 9 furnace cities. Turpin, record high 49.6 degrees, located 154 meters below sea level in a sunken basin with little rain. It's a literal hot pot with 90-plus days over 40 degrees every year. Surface temps hit 89 degrees. Chongqing, 44.5 degrees C. Surrounded by mountains in the Sichuan Basin, the city traps heat. Dense population adds to the urban heat island effect. Fuzhou, 42.3 degrees C. Subtropical monsoon climate, humid and rainy. Nicknamed King of Furnaces by netizens, it's overtaken many traditional furnace cities. Xi'an, 43.4 degrees C. Surface temperature once exceeded 70 degrees. Walking outside felt like stepping on a grill. Nanchang, 40.9 degrees C. Enclosed by mountains and soaked in humidity. Summer feels like a steam room. Hangzhou, 42.9 degrees C. Even nights stay hot. The heat lingers, suffocating and relentless.
Can anyone spare a coin? Just 2 yuan? Just enough for a meal. Please, I haven't eaten in 3 days. A young woman is sitting near Qinghu subway station. She hasn't had a single bite to eat for days. No job, no income, just hunger. Her voice trembles as she begs strangers for 2 yuan. Just 2 yuan. She's been surviving near Longhua bus station. If you can even call it surviving. If it were me, I'd have collapsed already. I filmed her there. She didn't cry. She looked empty. But she's not the only one. In recent months, countless people in China have been pushed to the brink of survival. Many have lost their jobs, gone bankrupt, and now have no source of income. With no money for rent or food, some are forced to sleep under bridges and overpasses. Hunger has become a daily struggle, and basic necessities are out of reach. These scenes are no longer rare. They're becoming a tragic part of everyday life. Behind the government's silence, desperation is spreading fast across the country. This month, my own customers say it's the worst they've ever seen. Not because they can't sell, but because no one is buying. Not a soul. People say it can't get any worse. But maybe this is the best it'll be for the next 20 years. In Zhangjiajie, a tourist hotspot once swarming with crowds in July and August, buses now sit still. Parking lots are full, but not with people. With silence. Peak season has turned into ghost season. I asked a few friends how their work was going. They looked at me and said nothing. Some got laid off overnight. Others were forced to close their shops without warning. Why? I asked. They just shrugged. The company ended it, that's all. Everyone's running out of money, out of time. Even when something finally sells, it gets returned. Customers don't even have enough cash to eat, let alone shop. They keep telling us to stimulate consumption. I spent 500 yuan yesterday just to support local businesses. But what I saw hit me like a brick. Even luxury malls are dead quiet. 6 floors, maybe 6 customers. 10 staff rush to greet you, not out of courtesy, out of desperation. You can feel it in the air, that slow, suffocating panic, that silence. And don't think it's just small businesses suffering. Big brands are bleeding too. Empty corridors, vacant stores. We thought the second half of the year might bring a recovery, but there's no one. No shoppers. No hope. Physical retail? It won't survive another 2 years, maybe less. The economy isn't just slowing down, it's breaking apart. Factories are shutting down. Jobless workers roam the streets. Even state firms are drowning in losses. College grads can't find work. Office workers are buried in debt. Everyone is sinking. Central government, local governments, private companies, even students. I tried helping a company hire for a basic operations role, 3,500 yuan per month. But they wanted someone under 30, top university degree, no social insurance, unpaid overtime, half salary during probation. Illegal? Yes. Unreasonable? Absolutely. But still, hundreds applied. A fresh graduate in Hangzhou broke down. He studied for years, only to end up working subway security. And that, sadly, is becoming the new normal. There used to be a spot under the bridge where the homeless would sleep. People in the neighborhood would quietly leave old clothes and leftover steamed buns in a corner. No one asked, no one spoke, but the things would disappear by morning. But now, even the bridge has turned its back on them. I went back recently. The whole area was sealed off with wire mesh and the ground scattered with sharp stones, like someone wanted to make sure no one could ever lie there again.
We will keep reporting on the COVID surge in China, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos. And thank you for tuning in.